you do the intro, and then
Hey guys, welcome back to the Dugout and Beyond. So I got here with me Brandon Hill. His also his channel is called Lex Hill Network. So if you want to go and get on that, definitely go subscribe there. And we got some, as you can see, we got some college 9-week picks going on. We have first off, we're gonna probably go with here with USC at ranked 24 against non-ranked California. If you've been watching my videos the last couple weeks, I've been riding with USC. Hasn't been going too well, as we can tell. They've kind of lost these last couple of games. They definitely a good close game the last time with Utah, but they ended up getting edged out at the end. So I kind of gotta go with USC again because they are in the Pac. They're very good in the Pac-12. They're one of the better schools. Obviously, we have Caleb Williams, who has won the Heisman last year, Heisman candidacy this year. He's been dropping out a little bit because they were I think, what were they, in top 10 at least last time when the season started. Now 24. Not looking too good, but I kind of got to ride with them again against California. They have not been great. So, if that's right now, that's who I have. I feel like I might get been the ass for this one again, but I'm feeling pretty strongly about USC coming out with this win here, especially against a not great Pac-12. I know that they've been kind of getting talked about a lot lately, especially since basically the entire division's getting just blown up in the next year to 2 years. So basically going to be Pac-2 in the next couple of years. But yeah, so I definitely been liking USC a lot with their whole offense scheme going on. Caleb Williams definitely is
now
he's definitely
with
just
the
going
next
up.
game.
What's up, Brandon?
Wait, you can see me, right? Right?
I cannot.
Oh, you can't see me. Okay.
Yeah.
When it comes to California,
Yeah.
I think USC has a great chance to win against California. And the only reason why I say that is because of California's past. Like it's an easy win. Like some sometimes it doesn't matter. Like take Colorado for example. Right?
Yeah.
When it came to Colorado,
Ooh.
like at the beginning of the season, everybody hated Colorado.
Okay. Yeah.
But when they won against Arizona State, everybody then hopped on the Colorado bandwagon. So I think it's subjective. Like, I bet on Colorado. I wasn't going to, but I decided to, and they won. But when it comes to the next game coming up this Saturday, I think that Colorado's going to lose.
Okay. All right. I've definitely understanding all that. They've been coming out really like basically just running through a wall the last few couple weeks, especially with their excitement about having Coach Prime there with his two sons. Basically just hey, he's honestly, before this, he's absolutely earned that title for his like how he's played. Of course, being a professional multi-sport athlete, he's earned that with his playing years. But I think this is going to be a very tough game.
You're breaking up. You're breaking up. I didn't hear.
You hear me?
I didn't hear what you said. You're breaking up.
All right. So you got me?
Yeah. I hear you now.
So I think it's gonna be a very close game with Colorado coming into this. Especially they weren't ranked, right? I think in the beginning of the season, then they beat they beat runner up of the championship game in 2CU in their first game, which was kind of a mind blowing thing that happened, I think, for a lot of people. But I think they're kind of them having Travis Hunter back the last couple weeks is gonna kind of bring up the energy a little bit again. And I was hearing that they when Prime was basically
That could
in
really
light words.
affect the game. But like at the same time, I'm having trouble putting my faith back in Colorado. I'm having trouble. Like I don't
Mhm.
know. Is it just me, or is it like, or like, do you feel my sentiment? Or
Oh yeah, absolutely.
I'm having
It's
trouble. Like like when you constantly put into a team that has a history of constantly losing,
okay. Yeah.
do you really want to take that gamble? You're basically gambling.
Hey, yeah. That's life is gambling.
That's
That's
true. That's true.
yeah.
That's 100% true.
No, I understand 100% where you're coming from. It's just it's kind of again they just he just reworked an entire system in a few months. He had a number of I was Cormani McLean, who was he wasn't even project he was already um, committed to, I think, a Florida team because he's from Florida, and then
Now I can't do that. See, I'm from New York. Wait, you're from New York also, right?
yeah, yeah.
You're from Buffalo, right?
No, I'm right near outside the city.
You're in the city.
I'm outside. I'm just right outside the city, about like an hour or so.
Oh, okay,
Yeah.
okay. For some reason, I thought you were like all the way upstate.
No.
Like, I don't know. I guess that's just the way us New York City folk. That's just the way we think. Like, if you're not in New York City, not in the five boroughs,
Yeah.
upstate. Even Long Island is upstate. Like,
Yeah. My cousins are from Long Island. They're like, "You're upstate." I'm like, I'm. If you went half hour up and went over, you would be at my house. You would be around me. Like I'm up. I understand I'm upstate because you gotta go travel north, but yeah, no, it's yeah, no, I'm right outside. I can be in the city in a little bit, but yeah, yeah, no, this team is. I completely understand where you're coming from
yeah,
about
but
this,
I
though.
can't. I can't just subscribe to like a team. Like, no matter how much I love a team,
Hmm.
I can't just subscribe to that team and constantly, because I love the Mets. I love the Mets. I love the Giants. Well, you know why I love the Giants, 'cause I'm like
Yeah.
I'm 24. I'm gonna turn 25 like in 2 weeks, but
Oh wow.
um, you know why I love the Giants. You know why?
Yeah. Yeah.
Because I lived through their prime. Like,
Hey, me too. I'm a Giants fan too. It's you. I I'm a little bit older than you, couple years, but I remember, of course, them beating Brady a couple of times with Manning, and that didn't make me a fan. Obviously, I was a fan obviously before all that, but yeah, I understand it's a weird situation with how they are mixing this together, and you don't know what can happen with this kind of team. So,
yeah.
but I think they're with Hermione McLean. I think he's going to help with the defense a lot this week because after it was right before it was since they played Utah last week, he kind of woke up and he kind of got called out by Prime like after the game, and since then he's been his name is actually he's a top 5 recruit. His name should be almost all the time being talked about. He was nowhere near in the conversation, but I think he's gonna definitely kind of help that. But I can see what you're saying about UCLA coming out on top here. But yeah, I think it's gonna be a very close game. But again, I've been getting with all these close games, I've been getting kind of been in the ass with my outcomes on it. But
But I can guarantee to you, like, USC is gonna win their next game. UCLA, they're gonna win their next game.
Okay, yeah.
I can guarantee that. Well, I don't.
Really?
I don't want to guarantee. Don't take my word as it, because I don't want to like. I don't want to tell like your subscribers. I don't want to tell your viewers and my viewers too. Like, I don't want
Hmm.
to tell you like you should 100% bet your whole life savings on.
Oh
I
yeah,
don't
no,
be the
yeah. Um,
Brandon,
so so do you?
Dave,
How much do you
stole
like
my
bet?
money.
Do you bet like
I
all
didn't
like
bet
every
much. I only
week
bet.
and stuff? No.
No,
Okay.
I don't. I don't like. Reason why is because I do understand that when it comes to sports betting, it can be very addictive,
Yeah. Um.
and because
Yeah.
it's fun, it's fun, but like at the same time, it's addictive. So like, I don't bet every single week, but I can see a scenario where I did bet every week, and then I'm gonna get mad when I start losing every single game that I bet on.
I understand that.
Yeah, so like I'm like,
Um. Yeah, I'm completely understanding about the whole addiction area because I've had
mhm.
a number of jobs where it's my actually a couple years ago, right before COVID, actually I worked for a actual sports betting company. I don't
Which one?
bet. I what's up?
Which one? Which one?
So it's called Sports Grid. It's been getting pretty big the last couple of years. I it's like it was there's no affiliation to anything. It was just, you can stream it on YouTube, TVs, Zuma, all that kind of stuff. But it was a primarily betting thing. I the most I ever did was $10 on a game, and that was it. I
That's
didn't
smart.
win, but
That's smart.
like I went into the game. I'm a fan of UNC, so I bet on them to hey maybe win the game. They didn't win. It was 4 hour 4 overtimes though. It took a 4.5 hours for the game. I already made the money back. I whatever. I was like, hey, if it happens, it happens. I get $10 off of it, whatever. But I also just worked at CBS Sports where they're actually better with betting. They're actually those people are putting limits on themselves and all that. Hey, if I put $20 in the year, if I'm done, I'm done. So I absolutely understand the whole betting scenario. But I don't get it. Don't get stuck into that. And yeah, absolutely. You're saying to people watching,
Yeah, I don't want to promote like addictive behavior. Like,
please please bet in your standings. Know how much you can afford to lose. If
mm-hmm.
not, please don't do it. It's not
Yeah,
something you want to go down that road.
not worth it. Yeah,
Yeah. And also, if you make enough of money on betting, you have to pay taxes on it too in the
yeah,
end.
definitely, 100%.
So it's if you want to do it, do little
It's the
bits.
same. It's the same thing as stocks because like I'm
Yeah.
familiar with stocks. Like because like when it comes to stocks, you don't know where the market is gonna go. You don't know what's gonna happen. So it's even like I think that sports are even more predictable than the market than stocks.
Yeah, I agree with that. It's
Yeah.
yeah.
Um, but at the same time, don't get addicted. Don't like that's the key. That's the key.
Yeah.
Don't get addicted.
Yeah, if you had
And I
that
know it's hard. I know it's hard. I know you get your first win. You'd be like, oh wow, I am so smart. I'm the genius. I am the smartest person on earth because I won one game.
Yeah.
It's an adrenaline boost. And then you're like then you get to the second game, you say, you know what? I'm gonna pick bankrupt.
Yeah. Yeah, it's a
It's
dangerous world.
crazy. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's I when I at work, I would ask them like, oh, I don't like I understand parlays. I understand you can make the times amount of money by putting things together, but I would know people that would do like put parlays of like 6 things on it, like players and teams together, like money line. And I'm
Oh,
like,
I can't do that.
like in
I
my head,
can't.
I'm like I get like you would make more money if you banked on a 7 like parlay of something, and you would make $300 more, whatever it was. I'm just making things up, obviously, right now with that, but like maybe put a 3 leg parlay down with 2 or 3 solo bets in there.
It's about your strategy, though.
Yeah, like I'm like, hey, just split up some of the stuff. Maybe you bank on one of
Yeah,
them.
like
You use this and
it is. It is smart to bet on multiple games more so than doing that, because like when you're betting on multiple games, you'll have a chance like of winning something
yeah. So
more
that's
so than if you bet on one game and you don't mix it up,
yeah,
because you don't know, you don't know, like there could be like things like way out of your control. It could be like
absolutely.
that happen and then you get mad, but you have nobody to get mad at and you don't know where to direct it. So
It's like the mirror meme where it's like, where'd my money go? And you're staring at yourself. It's just like it's crazy. But
yeah.
so all right. So I think we're I don't so you are on UCLA for that game. Um
UCLA.
I kind of want to pull the trigger in Colorado again, but
Colorado, man.
it's I don't
I
know.
just can't. I just
Like
can't.
I again, this is why I don't bet. I can't. I I can't. People. I can't say like, oh, I've watched enough of games in my life to not bet on a game, or not why I don't bet on them, because I know people in the world have seen thousands of more games than I have, and it's not an excuse of why I don't bet, but it's
Well,
more
but one
me
thing,
having no
like
reason.
one
But
advice also, don't trust AI.
oh,
Do not trust AI, because AI will say, okay, this team 100% is going to win. Because I have bet using AI.
oh,
like a fucking idiot. Like, I'm like, okay, the computer is always right. We are in the future and the computer is always right. So the computer definitely knows what's going to happen in the next game more so than me. Then I go and I bet on the game
oh
and
man.
I lose. I have lost like, I haven't lost my, because like just like you, I haven't put like a large amounts into like betting, because like it's like for me, I'm relatively new to betting. Like I wasn't betting before.
Mm-hmm.
So I would only put like max like $10 on a game. I think the most money I put on a game was Arizona versus Colorado.
Okay.
And then I wound up winning and I was happy.
That's
But then I lost the next game because I used AI.
oh yeah, no, it's
After that one loss with AI, I was not using AI again. I just couldn't.
yeah, I can see that. The AI is a little bit better with other stuff than analytical betting for people. It's
Mm-hmm.
but yeah,
But I
it's
didn't know that at the time. Like nobody's gonna tell you don't
yeah.
use AI.
Yeah.
So you're hearing it here first. Don't use AI.
Don't use AI ever.
Yeah.
Please don't. Well, use AI when you know that it's gonna give you some that you can control the result. Like there's AI now for Photoshop and Premiere and all this kind of stuff. Like that's cool. Mess with that around with AI there, but it's not there. If you're not losing money, don't mess with.
And to write your college reports. AI is good for that. Nah, that's that's terrible advice.
Don't use
No,
AI.
don't do that. Do not do that.
It's called plagiarism.
Yeah.
You will get expelled.
The people who are expelled for using AI for you to write their college reports. So.
Oh, that actually just happened to me. I was doing it. So I'm in grad school right now, and I was writing a paper for. And I was doing questions and stuff for a paper I'm doing, and I don't use it. I don't use any AI. Never will. Well, I can't say never will
But
actually. That we're
they are good for this, and I'm not lying here. They are good for like if you like want to write a script, you write the script. Don't
yeah,
have AI write the script. You write the script,
yeah,
and then have AI take the place of voice actors that
yeah,
you select. You select the voice actors, and they can mimic the voice that you want for your project,
yeah. I actually just
and you
watched
don't have
a
to pay the
video on that.
copyright.
I just watched a video on that. It was crazy.
Mhm. They're
But
good at imitating other people actors' voices.
yeah, you're seeing it everywhere.
Yeah, but they are good for that. That's
Yeah,
one.
yeah. All right.
But as you
So
were saying,
I'm gonna pull the. I'm gonna um kind of want. I think I'm gonna pull the trigger in Colorado again. I didn't the last couple weeks. Just because they also haven't been ranked, so they haven't been playing a top 25 team. But I think they're. I don't know. They apparently Sanders has a new look too. He grew out his beard. He's looking all more like let's get our shit together again. We have a squad of top tier players right now. I'm gonna pull the trigger in Colorado again. So
yeah,
yeah, it's gonna. I
go
think, but I don't know
go ahead. But like, look, like UCLA, like they won against Stanford.
yeah,
Like they washed Stanford. Like it was 40. Like I'm looking here, like it's 42-7.
yeah. No,
And,
Stanford's not good. They haven't been good for years.
yeah, but then it's Stanford and Colorado. I put them. I don't know. Maybe I'm being like a jerk, but I'm sort of like you said, Stanford hasn't been good for years, but I'm like Stanford and Colorado are sort of equal, and Colorado couldn't beat Stanford.
Hey, it's
So if they couldn't beat Stanford and UCLA like won against Stanford, then UCLA has a great chance at beating Colorado.
they definitely do. Absolutely. I actually I want to kind of take what you said and kind of put into NFL with us, where we're both Giant fans. Where it was kind of I actually made a video after week of 3 where it was the Giants got destroyed by the Cowboys week 1, and then the Giants played the Cardinals, came back in a crazy game, won that game, and then Arizona beat Dallas. And I was like, "Hey, now are we actually better than the Cowboys since we beat Arizona and the Cardinals beat Dallas?" So that was my I kind of made a joke with that, and people were like, "No, no, that's not how it works." I'm like, "I know. I'm just trying to make myself feel better here." Got absolutely destroyed in that game. So, but no, I can see what you're saying about how UCLA beat Stanford and all that. So, but
Yeah, so
yeah.
I don't
So
know, but it's am I like I know like I can't say that my because this is just my opinion. It's
mhm.
just my opinion. Like at the end of the day, it's my opinion. What do you like? Do you like? You said you could see my point of view, but like I don't know whether I'm 100% right or not. I don't know, so I don't want to lead
Yeah,
like before. Like I said before, I don't want to lead anyone astray. I don't want to like say like change any. I'm not here to change anyone's mind.
yeah.
So like
It's
if you believe in Colorado, go on believe in Colorado. Cause I did too, and I do like Deion Sanders. He is entertaining.
you can
The
get
things
that.
that come out of his mouth are entertaining,
You can say that
and
again.
everybody likes a comedian. Everybody likes an entertainer in every medium.
Absolutely. So what predictions for your score on that game?
I don't know. I 100%. I'm at this point. I don't know because like looking at Colorado. But one
Yeah.
thing that I do know, I don't know. Let me not say I know or I don't know, but I think that UCLA is going to win by a large margin. You say that the game is going to be close.
Mm-hmm.
I think that they're going to win by a large margin.
Okay. Yes.
I have to disagree with you on that. On it being close. I don't think it's going to be close.
So right now, there's UCLA is 17-point favorites. Is that high? Is that enough of margin for you?
I don't know. Like,
Like,
I the way I'm looking at it is strictly from their past games. But you said don't look at it that way. I shouldn't look at it that way.
as in their past games.
Like from looking at their past games to their games now, to the game now.
Are you talking about like years past or like this season? Couple
No,
games.
this season in general. I'm just talking about this season in general.
Well, for the most part, usually you kind of should probably think about the past games because of how other teams played them and how if they've had already played those kind of teams, like how you can base it off. That's usually how I pick my teams to win.
Hmm.
Um, like for me, I think 17 is too much. I think it's going to be the most a touchdown difference.
You think they're going to go into overtime?
Um, oh, that's a good one.
Yeah.
Uh,
Because
I
you
don't
think
think so. I don't think so. I think it's gonna be I think it's gonna be. I don't think it's gonna be an overtime game. I just think it's gonna be a last drive game. Like it's gonna be like, oh crap! Like this is gonna come down to this. There's some big plays gonna come in and go down, but no, I don't think overtime. I think it's gonna be a at most 7 point difference in this.
well, I'm looking here because that's why I went off real quick.
Yeah. Yep.
They're saying, let me, yeah, I'm not gonna say that. I'm not. Yeah, because like I'm looking at it like because I wanted to see whether it is it more favored or more people gonna like do they think that there's gonna be a 17-point difference or not? And a
Mm-hmm.
lot of people are saying that there is.
Okay. Oh,
But I don't want to take that risk. I don't want to be.
okay. All right. That's it's definitely a fair assessment of that. It's this is why the whole betting thing is crazy, which I obviously we already done, but damn, this is crazy. So all right. So you UCLA so I'm we're going opposite here, and I'm definitely not, I'm not I would not be taking the 17. I would be taking the under that, but all right. So you want to do USC California? Who you got with that?
But when it comes to that game, I say USC.
Yep. I'm. Yeah. I I don't see California doing well with this.
Yeah,
If
like
my computer's gonna freeze. Oh, that actually didn't. Oh, it's gonna freeze. Yeah, I
I'm
think my
sorry for
computer.
my bad connection. Like I know I'm going off.
No, it's me too. My entire my thing is slightly bugging out, but
Yeah, but I say USC. I'm gonna take them.
yeah, I'm gonna
How
take
confident?
USC with this.
I'm not as confident as with the Colorado game, because with the Colorado game, like I 100% said to myself, I don't think Colorado's gonna win.
Okay.
I'm not as confident, but like I see, like you're agreeing with me with the USC, but for like a different reason than me, right?
Um,
Like for
well,
like
what's
when I my reasoning is just like looking at the same thing. Like I'm looking at past games for this season compared to the game now. Who have they faced against, and how what is their best chance of California winning? And then I say to myself, I don't think Colorado. You're still there? You still there?
sorry? I
Yeah, you dropped. Yeah,
yeah.
but I was saying like I said Colorado instead of saying California. Yeah, but California, I don't think they're gonna win against USC in that game. Just looking at the past games.
Yeah, no, I'm not seeing USC doing well. I think they're gonna actually. I
USC.
don't.
You said wait. You mean California?
Oh, did I say USA? Sorry.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think. Yeah, I don't think USC is
Yeah,
gonna do
I did
well.
the same thing. I did the
They're gonna
same
get
thing. I said they're
destroyed.
good. Are they gonna be
Um,
destroyed?
no, I think even it says 10.5 here for the point favorite. It's gonna be I think it's gonna be 30 point game at least. I think it's gonna be complete wash on this.
Okay,
So, but
we agree on that.
yeah,
We
you
both
think
agree on that.
I
Yeah.
think it's gonna be over by. I don't want to say halftime because I've seen it a couple games this year by halftime and they come back and teams do pretty well. I think it's gonna be they're gonna take Williams out in the third quarter. They're gonna,
I do the same. I agree.
they're gonna be like, you don't need you out there. He's gonna throw 5 touchdowns by the third quarter.
Mhm.
It's gonna be not even a close game for this. I would just not assume. I'm going to guess. So, but yeah, but yeah, this is a crazy year for the Pac-12 in general.
Yeah, it's.
Like they're getting talked about so much right now. Of course, you got all these teams just kind of you got of course Caleb Williams, the Sanders family going out there doing crazy stuff. It's and then next year they meet the Pac-2, so or or next year or the year after. I think they're splitting up like a couple teams are out in the next couple of years. So, but um,
Oh,
yeah,
and who? Wait. Okay, so who do you have for the game one on the World Series?
game one. I'm gonna. I'm thinking it's gonna be the uh, the Rangers because they have more experience with
Okay,
some
okay,
players.
agree. I
Yeah,
agree.
but
Rangers.
um, it's in Arlington for that game for the first
Yeah.
game. Let's see where I. Let's go to that game. So yeah, It's tomorrow, 8:03 Fox. Yeah, so in Arlington. Um, so I think it's gonna come out tied after the first two games, but definitely got the Rangers going the first game. They got, of course, you got Corey Seager, who has been on the Padres and has experience with um, who else on that team? I think that um, Chapman. I don't even count Chapman as part of a World Series team. You just I don't. What's your view on Chapman?
Wait. Hello?
Yep, you hear me?
Yeah, I hear you now. Hello? You still there?
Yeah, I'm here. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, because I had dropped and I couldn't hear you for a second. But repeat what you said.
So, yeah, they got Seager, who's been on the Dodgers with experience of being in the World Series, which is, I think, more important than even just having experience in the playoffs, because it's obviously everything is down to these. Every pitcher's up for grabs every game for the most part.
I
But as a you're a Yankee fan? Oh yeah, you're a Met
No,
fan.
no, no, Mets. What?
Yeah.
What?
All right. I know it's so
you know the New York culture. You know.
yeah. It's actually it's actually kind of crazy. My mom and dad are split on that. It's kind of crazy, but
Same.
yeah.
Wow.
Um,
My mom. Wait. Which one is your mom? Who is your
Met
mom's a fan?
Met.
Mets. Yep. Same. My mom's a Mets fan. My dad's was a Yankee fan.
Yeah. So yeah,
But
it's
I chose Mets. The reason why is because I see Mets as the continuation of the Dodgers,
yeah.
and I'm from Brooklyn, so
Okay.
I see them as the continuation of the Dodgers. So I'm a Mets fan. We're Mets.
Okay.
My father's from the Bronx, so he's by default Yankee
Okay.
fan.
All right. Yeah, so I'm on that, but I took the Yankee way of that.
So
But
you chose Yankees.
yeah.
Mm.
So um as being a New Yorker, I'm gonna put it that way with us.
Mm-hmm.
um and you seeing Aroldis Chapman as the Yankee, how did you feel about him when he was there?
Chapman.
Yeah, Aroldis Chapman. 'Cause
I'm not gonna front. I haven't really thought about the Yankees since shit. I'd have to say '05.
What's up?
'05. You can hear me?
You said I
I haven't
haven't
thought
thought
about
about
the
the.
Yankees since like '05.
Oh wow.
Yeah, for a long time.
Wait, so how you're a New Yorker and you haven't like even cared all about them in
Yeah,
over?
that's how much we hate the Yankees.
You hate the Yankees.
I'm from Brooklyn.
What?
Even though I know Jay-Z always has the Yankee fitted on, but I've always been anti-Yankee.
I never heard a New Yorker say that.
You never heard a New Yorkers say they're anti-Yankee, pro
Absolutely
Mets?
no.
Wow.
You- Okay, but you haven't
I'm the
thought about
first.
them in over 15 years.
Yeah.
That's wow. That's incredible. It's
You would think I'm from Boston. The way.
I do now. Like, that's wow. All right.
we don't follow the Yankees. My mom, me and my mom.
Oh wow. Okay. That's yeah. I'm okay. So as the only Yankee person to watch in the last 15 years, I loved him and I actually hated him. Like
Why?
he just like didn't he get arrested a couple years ago for like domestic abuse or something
Wait,
like
hold
that?
on. Hold
He
on.
got traded to the Cubs and then got traded back to the Yankees. I was like, oh crap, all right, like, this is great, like awesome, like we got him back. And then he just started to crap out. Every pitch was like, oh shit, like we had to have a 45-point run different right now, or else we're gonna lose this game. Every time he came out, it was insane. I was like, all right, well, this is not fun. And then right before the playoffs that they went in, he went
So they
home.
tricked where they acquired like Torres
Yeah,
as
yeah,
a
they
part
got
of the
Torres.
prospect deal
Um,
for
that
Chapman.
was just a whole weird thing. Like I was happy to have him back after him winning the World Series with the Cubs, um, in 2017. But after that, I was happy to have him gone. And now we have half these teams are all Yankee. Not really half. It's Chapman is from the Yankees. Montgomery's from the Yankees, who are both on the Rangers now. But yeah, it's once they basically kicked him off the team when he went
I mean,
home.
they're not the same. They're not the same as they were in '05.
No,
They're not the same at all.
no. Well, of course,
Oh,
no
he just
team.
it wasn't domestic abuse. He was just speeding.
Oh, that's what it was.
Yeah, he was just speeding. I just looked it up now.
All right. Oh, all
That's
right.
not big. How you gonna hate somebody over speeding?
No, I thought because I've known like there's been like 10 arrests in sports just for abuse and stuff. So
For abuse.
like you had the guy who just threw the perfect game this year for the Yankees, Herman, domestic abuse, like all that. But I thought it was that.
Okay,
But
he
I
wasn't
don't hate
charged.
like
Okay, so like they said, okay, that doesn't mean he didn't do it, but it he will not. He did not face any like criminal charges.
all right, all right. I thought it was domestic abuse, but I'm wrong. It was speeding. But so yeah, I don't know. I think the veteran experience with Scherzer and Seager are going to help out the Rangers. But I think the if the Diamondbacks get on, like say Carroll, Moreno get on, um, they're they're so fast.
But game two is too close to call for me.
I think yeah, okay.
For
I
me, for
think
me.
okay. So
But
you
like,
think
but I do see them winning. Like the Rangers winning game one.
game one? Okay.
Yeah, so I do see them winning game one.
I see
But
that. Yeah.
and if you like any like body wants to like, let me not because I just said that before. I don't want to promote gambling. They said that like $10 right now wins 64. That's a huge difference. And you have like a whole day to like for that. So
All right. Well,
I don't know. Let me
that's
not, but I don't want to like promote gambling. But
yeah, that's huge actually.
yeah. So if you
Um,
win, you're gonna really win.
yeah, yeah, that's a big. What's their odds for the Rangers winning?
Let me see.
So it's
I say it's high.
if you're doing that, you're in the plus 200.
No. Plus like 142.
All right, yeah, that's yeah, okay,
So I think it's safe.
yeah, that's a hey $10 if again not promoting gambling here, but
Yeah.
$10 you can't really afford that. You really shouldn't do it in general, but
Of course, of course. If you can't
um
afford $10, yeah, of course.
yeah,
Yeah.
$10 is
You have no
is like
business.
It's like a bottle of like Coke at this point. Whatever. I don't know.
You pay $10 for a bottle of Coke,
Inflation's kicking our ass right now.
like upstate, it costs $10 like
no,
for
no,
soda.
no, I'm kidding.
Oh, I'm about to say, like, because I know because we're matching probably like here in Brooklyn, we're matching about Manhattan's inflation from I would say like 2016. Because Manhattan prices are always more expensive because of the tourists.
Of course, 100%. Yeah,
Yeah, but like Brooklyn is the same price as it was in 2016 in Manhattan. So
yeah, I'm not. I'm right outside of the city, so I'm basically the same price as everything. I was just saying inflation's just kicking everyone's ass right now. It's probably I would say $4, $5 ish, which is still stupid. It's still stupid.
it's like it's well Brooklyn's prices like over here where I'm at, it's always lower. So it's like $2. It's $2.
Oh
Like
wow, really?
yeah, it's $2 for a bottle of Coke now.
Oh my god.
Before like I would tell like last year, it was $1.50.
Oh my god. Yeah, so I'm
Like in 1 year it hopped 50
damn.
cents.
That's I think a drink near me is a little bit higher. I think it's above $3, $4 here. But
Then
um
that's higher than Manhattan.
yeah, I actually a couple years ago I used to work in Long Island City,
Mm-hmm.
and it was a kind of more construction-ish area. There's a lot of warehouses around the and stuff. It was a startup company for esports, and just one day I was like, it was an afternoon, and I was like, hey, like, do you guys have like a deli around here? And they're like, yeah, we have a bodega. And I was like, what the hell's a bodega? But I
Oh yeah,
didn't.
but yeah.
I didn't know what bodega was because that's called a deli for me and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
So, and I went, and they're like, yeah, no, just go around. It's like 2 or 3 minutes away. I was like, all right, cool, just go left, whatever. And I went in, and I went in with I think $10. I was expecting to get like 2 or 3 things and have like a couple dollars left over. I wasn't expecting to buy that much. And then as you said, it was so cheap. I was like, oh my god! I can't. I went in there looking for like a bottle of Coke and like a bag of chips. I came back with 3 bags of chips and 2 sodas, and I still had like $4 left over.
Yeah, because it's cheaper.
I was like, this is
Like it's cheaper in
insane.
Brooklyn and Queens than it is like in Manhattan and the Bronx.
Yeah, so I was like, this is insane and awesome. I'm saving so much money and having so much food.
Yeah.
But also, Long Island City is not a great area where I was technically also, especially
Was it
UCLA.
near? Was it near Queensboro?
Um, I'm not exactly sure. I'm not
Oh
so
yeah.
familiar with New York. And I'm train ride. I'm like an hour outside of the city,
Mm.
so like it's very quiet. You hear nothing. I'm in the suburbs, so it's so I don't know. I
But
need
I
to
use it
see that.
like interchangeably. When you talked about like the store, I use it interchangeably. I call it sometimes I call it deli, sometimes I call it bodega. Yeah,
Hmm.
but but it's bodega. You might it's Spanish, so like
Yeah, yeah, it was probably
yeah,
most likely Spanish. Yeah,
yeah.
saw some crazy things there, and I was there like 3 times. But yeah, so all right, so we have so you don't want to make a prediction on the winner of the World Series, or do you want to just do
No,
the
not yet, not yet.
no? All right. Well, I'm again not betting on it. I'm just gonna. I do like going for the whole thing right now. I'm gonna say that it's going to be 6 games with Texas coming out on top, 4-2. Obviously, that would make obvious sense, right? Yeah, 4-2. Yeah,
Let's
but
see. I can see that,
I
but
think
I
they're.
just don't want to say yet. Not,
I
not
think. Yeah.
anything.
Um, but both these teams both know how to steal games away, so I think that's why the Diamondbacks are going to be shot because obviously we have some rookies in there. We have Carroll, we have All basically, so we have rookies, and then we have rookies in the playoffs. Technically, if that makes any sense, you have rookie players. So a lot of the team for Diamondbacks has never been in the playoffs in general because they've been not great. But as we know, they both have stolen games away.
That's not a reason to count them out.
It's not. That's definitely not. I mean, obviously, they've made it to the World Series. Both these teams were in the wild card. These teams both made it out of there, so definitely no counting out for either of them. But that's why I got Arizona winning 2 games in this. But I think the leadership from Texas is just going to keep them cool and calm. And you also got Bruce Bochy, who's also won a championship before. So I'm with that on Texas winning the. I'm with Texas winning it 4-2.
Okay.
All right. Well,
that's crazy. I thought that this was going to be 3 videos. We wound up in 1 video.
Yeah.
Talking about 3 different games across 2 sports.
Yeah. Yeah, we have some other games here, but they're not crazy. I don't know. Oregon, Utah. I'm gonna say I see Oregon winning. Bo Nix is almost your age, actually, right? He's 25.
So a little bit older than me, but
so he's a little bit older than you and still in college. It's
nah. Okay. So because I'm college dropout, so
no, I'm not. I'm not saying like that. I'm saying like you have Sam Bennett last year with the same thing. He's 25 or 26, and he's a rookie in the NFL. Like all these red shirt rules are just crazy. But yeah, this is wow. But, all right. Well, is there any other game?
Washington goes up against USC on my birthday, actually, on the 4th. So
okay. Nice.
Yeah, but I still don't want to bet on that game. You said Oregon. Oregon is that's the 11th, right? Oregon against USC, or you're talking about a different Oregon game?
Let's see.
Looking at the schedule. Yeah. Oh, you're talking about Oregon against Utah.
Yeah, Oregon. Well,
against Utah.
Yeah, Oregon, Utah is this week. I think I just saw. Oregon, Utah, right here. 8 against 13. So,
what do you have on that?
I'm going Oregon. They're just. I think they're just so good. They don't. Cam Rising's not coming back for the year. He's basically. His leg is messed up too much. I don't think Utah's going to be able to stand them.
They lost against Oregon. Lost against Washington.
That was It was close.
It was close.
Yeah, they were both great games. Especially the Oregon State was an absolute dog game. That was a crazy good game too. But
okay, but this Washington Stanford game, yeah, Washington's winning.
Yeah,
I think I can say that with confidence.
Washington is going to take out
Stanford.
So I said for Caleb Williams to get taken out in the 3rd quarter, I think Penix is going to take out in the middle of the 3rd quarter. They're going to be up by 17
on the Stanford game.
Yeah,
we're talking about the Stanford game.
Yeah.
The thing about Stanford is that's another reason what led me to the decision about choosing UCLA.
Okay.
I put the Stanford game against the Colorado game, right?
Mm-hmm.
Was 46-43, right?
Yeah.
Then the next game after that, when they went up against UCLA, it was 42-7. Right?
Yeah.
Stanford had 7, right? Yeah. So if that's what because if UCLA could beat Stanford that bad, and Stanford beat Colorado. That's just my logic.
It's
Colorado against UCLA. It's going to be a UCLA game. That's what led me to that to thought process. That was just my thought process on it.
okay. That's very
But you could
reasonable and
you
understandable.
could still pick Colorado by loyalty. But
Mm-hmm. I don't even know if I'm loyal to them. I think that they're just, as you said, they're exciting. They know
they
how
are
to,
exciting. They are very entertaining.
like, it's kind of crazy how, like, a team that's just, they won 2 games. They're already past their win record from last year with like 4 games left to go in the season. But yeah, I feel like to a point you can't really count out some of the players, especially with Hunter being back and having a couple games back under his belt after getting hurt. And I think Cormani is just going to really pick it up again this week. He's going to definitely help that defense. But um, yeah, that's of course. So it's always good
But
games.
what do you think about Oregon State against Colorado? That's their game afterwards.
Uh,
That's Colorado's next game. That's,
I'm
that's
gonna. I think Oregon State is ranked, right? Or no, they're not. I don't know if they're ranked. Are they ranked right now? Let's see. Oregon State, yeah, 11. So they're gonna go from 23rd ranked to 11 ranked, depending on, of course, what happens. Like, to Oregon State this week, who they're gonna be playing. Um,
they're playing Arizona first.
Arizona. So I can see a win for Oregon. So,
Mm-hmm.
um, for me, depending on how they play UCLA, as you said, we're saying, will kind of
How
base off.
Colorado plays against UCLA, right?
Yeah, but I don't. If it was how they played against Oregon, because I think Oregon and Oregon State had a great game. That was an amazing game. Um, but I think Oregon State's gonna do pretty well against Colorado. I don't think Colorado's gonna be able to stand up to it.
Hmm.
So, but yeah, yeah,
Yeah, I
yeah,
agree.
some
Because
good games.
I know I seem like a traitor for turning on or on not Oregon on Colorado,
Mm-hmm.
but Colorado. Who do I think Colorado could beat?
But I don't know. Well, if do you have a college? Do you have a college team in general?
No, not in general. I would just do like NFL,
Okay.
the Giants.
Okay.
I just got into college. I just got into college, like college football, like this season. I
Oh.
know that's late. I know I'm late.
Oh wow.
The
All right.
only reason that's why I'm new. I'm like when you mention players, I'm like I don't know anybody yet. I'm not
Okay.
100% familiar, but I do know after I saw how entertaining Deion Sanders was, and he's from the NFL.
Mm-hmm.
I said, "Hey, I guess I'm a college football fan now."
So I'm basically a fan of every sport in a way, and I'm a big UNC fan, basketball, baseball, and football. So I think they had a
Wait.
cracking
Who's your basketball team?
professional is the Knicks, and I like the Suns. I've been liking them since they got Booker a couple years ago. But I'm a New York I'm a Knicks fan.
Me, I'm Nets and I'm Golden State.
Okay. All right. Well, yeah, Brooklyn Nets makes sense. I know someone that did that too. They were never a really. Were you a basketball NBA fan too before
Yeah,
them? Yeah. All right. All right. Yeah, that makes sense. Brooklyn, you go with the. Um, I'm not obviously. If you don't want to say it, how far do you live from Barclays? Barclays. Barclays.
Uh,
Why am I
it's
saying weird?
Barclays. Barclays.
Why am I saying weird?
No, it's okay. It's okay. But I'm about 3 stops on the train from Barclays.
All right,
Three
so
stops
it's like
on the express train, and then like, cause I think about train, I don't think car. I'm not thinking miles. I'm thinking how many stops on the train is it from from.
yeah, no, that makes a
Then
lot of sense.
it's like 4 stops on the subway. So like so it's fast. Like
Okay,
if I'm 30, this is the better analogy. I'm 30 minutes from Barclays.
30 minutes. All right, yeah, yeah. It's funny. I do. I travel. I do my time by car, which is funny because you basically right now for where I am, you really can't get anywhere without a car. So, but I know the city travel. I know the city travel is like that, or it's. I actually knew a kid I went to school with. He didn't get his license until college.
But
We
I'm
were,
25. I still don't have a license. I have a, like
oh wow.
I just didn't need it. I
Yeah,
didn't
no,
need it.
it's honestly, if for anyone not near the city, like for me, knowing being near the city and knowing like going to being able to get to the city within an hour or so, depending on well, by train and then about 40 to 50 by car, I 100% understand the whole, oh, I don't need a car in the city. I can just do this. It's honestly great to walk around in the city. I love walking around there,
Yeah, because
especially
like
for someone
remember
that's
what
not,
I told you before we even filmed. I told you, yeah, I'm gonna go get a haircut.
yeah,
No way, it's only 2 blocks away. And
yeah, like,
so I'm just like I'm talking in blocks, and I'm not talking
yeah.
Manhattan blocks. I'm talking Brooklyn blocks. So like it's close.
Yeah,
Because
like,
Manhattan blocks, oh man, Manhattan blocks are long as hell.
oh,
Like,
yeah.
oh
Especially
man,
especially
Manhattan
depending on
blocks.
where you are in the city,
Mm-hmm.
like, yeah, it can be a very oh, wow, I'm at the next block, or it's like, "Oh, crap, like, it's 5 blocks. Oh, shit."
Yeah. You might
But,
as well just hop on the train after that. Like,
yeah. Like, you walking 2 blocks to your haircut is like me driving to my haircut place for the most part. It's probably the same amount of time around that.
wait. Would you for 2 blocks?
Well, we don't have blocks here,
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
technically. It's we do, but it's not like, oh, again, you base your stuff off blocks. I based off of, oh, it'll take me 5 minutes to drive there, kind of thing.
Oh.
Yeah.
So like in driving terms, it's not even worth driving down.
Oh yeah, no, it's not. Yeah.
It's not worth driving 2 blocks because first of all, parking is a bitch, and second,
Parking parking is an asshole.
yeah, and then, and second of all, it's too close. It's like
Yeah.
it's 2 minutes. I'm talking about 2 minutes. It takes me a minute to walk a block, so even faster than that, maybe 30 seconds. Well, no, I'm not running.
Yeah.
Like,
Well, I was saying 30 seconds. I'm like, all
hey,
right,
no, I'm not the Flash.
we got Flash over here.
I'm like it's 1 minute. I say it's 2 minutes.
Yeah.
To yeah, a minute a block. Yeah, I can walk a block in a minute.
That's And it's just crazy, like the difference with this. Like, it took me so long to understand the city and how like the numbers and everything worked. I still don't really
That's
understand it.
Manhattan. That's Manhattan. Those numbers. Oh my, like
I I I still don't understand it really completely because like you don't even start the First Avenue until like set how many like 7 blocks in, 8 blocks in, and that's like down in Lower Manhattan near like Wall Street.
mhm.
Everything, nothing even you're not counting blocks until like 8, 9 blocks in or something. I don't know. I'm making it up. I don't live there, so
It's blocks and avenue. The avenues run up and down.
yeah,
The blocks run like east and west, west and east. Like
yeah. So
there's it's
remember when I was young and I was like in college, my dad's like, "Yeah, just go here, here." I'm like, "I don't know where the hell you're talking about." I'm like,
because I'll tell people. Let's say that you want to go from like what you just said from Wall Street, right? You want to go Wall Street to 34th Street, right?
Yeah.
That's 2 stops on the train, and you'll get there in 5 minutes. I swear, on the express.
Yeah. Yeah.
I would never walk from Wall Street to 34th Street.
Oh
Never.
God, no. That would.
That
It's
would take forever.
it's like a
Those blocks are long. The train is moving fast, so
yeah. It's like a how 2 hour walk probably.
longer than that.
Probably. I was actually just at Pace a couple weeks ago, and again I can think about I can walk forever, but my mom was like, well, like it would take you over 2.5 hours at least. I'm like, oh yeah, it will. It will.
That's like me. That's like me walking from Barclays, like you said,
Yeah.
to my house. That's like a 2-hour walk.
Yeah, it's crazy the difference in
Yeah,
time and stuff.
because I live in Brooklyn, but I live closer to Queens.
Okay.
So I'm way closer to Queens. Like I'm East New York, so I'm close to Ozone Park. I mean, like Ozone Park or Howard Beach.
Yeah, I'm not exactly. I don't really know where that is, but
Oh,
I got the whole. Again, my parents are from that areas, and I've not being too far. I have an idea what you mean, but yeah, it's crazy how the difference and stuff. But all right, I'm gonna end this right here. We're good.
yeah.
All right. Well,
Oh.
what's
I
up?
have to tell people.
Oh yes, yeah. Sorry if you
And
got stuff.
I didn't even talk about the show. Yeah. So my channel is Hillax Network. That's where you guys can catch like the second part of this video. And I have a podcast with John. I keep calling him John like Abram, but hey John. And that's where you guys can catch the second part of this video. I will upload right after this one. And on there, we it's more like it's just mostly community. So we just mostly just doing interviews, just having fun. Same thing that I'm doing here. So I'm technically cheating on John right now. So like but like don't worry you guys, it's an open relationship. He knows. He knows I'm here. So
you got social. You got like Instagram and TikTok.
yeah, I have Instagram. You can catch me on Instagram at real Brandon _Hill. And yeah, so and the name of the podcast is Brandon and Friends. So it's different from the YouTube channel.
Okay.
Yeah, just to let you guys know.
All right. And
but it was fun. It was fun talking to you, Brian.
Yeah, absolutely fun. Great talking to you and to know you also. So yeah. And for my guys, you all know my social is the exact same name as right here. Beyond. Follow that on Instagram, TikTok, posting there a lot. So yeah, it's great. A lot of fun doing this, and we'll see you guys on the next one. Peace.
Peace.